don't know what the Sam Hill happened back there, Commander, but as you can see, we're getting set right here. I know, Canada. More cows up here than people. Well, let's get to work. The lieutenant will fill you in.
It looks like General Vladimir just hit Chicago hard. The nearest available forces are across Lake Michigan. Intel suggests an amphibious assault across the lake. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything. Good luck, Commander. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Commander, our destroyer is the workhorse of the Navy. No naval unit can long hide from it, and once detected, it makes short battle control online.
Eva interrupts herself a bit there, but nonetheless, welcome to the next level of the Command and Conquer Red Alert 2 campaign. We're going to destroy these battle cannons, grand cannons, sorry. They're normally the French defensive structure, but here they're going to be guarding the entrance to Chicago. Yeah, destroyers can handle them quite reasonably.
Allied ship reporting.
We might lose 2 destroyers to the cannons.
Unit lost.
Seems like that'll be the case. Let's continue to move towards the coast. After all, we need to land here and secure a base.
Speed to full.
Oh, here's a sub.
Unit promoted.
Good work, Osprey. Let's make sure we wait for the Ospreys to return to the destroyers before we progress. Make sure they're ready to fire.
Speed to full.
Here's one now. Excellent.
Allied ship reporting.
As you can see, the flank tracks are getting a little bit restless.
Aye, command. Enemy spotted.
Let's destroy this flank track. The advantage of voxels, of course, is that they can have that little rocking motion when they attack. We'll move out of the range of the sentry gun, and then we'll attack it. Destroyers have a pretty generous range, so this should be a suitable position for us to deploy. We actually want to capture this Soviet base as much as possible, get access to their technology. Let's secure the coast. Wow, that flak track just went ham. Let's get these out the way. We'll destroy this naval shipyard. We'll then get the APs, the MCV into position. Let's destroy both of these. Well, that's sold itself.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Let's destroy this ore miner. Then get out of the way. Looks like there's another submarine we need to destroy.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Fire zone confirmed.
Unit promoted.
Yes, sir. Good to go.
Just need some space. Come on.
Unit reporting. Navigation system is ready. You got it.
Let's destroy this rhino,
Unit
please.
reporting.
Before it destroys my MCV.
Allied ship
Unit promoted.
There we are. MCV's almost gone. There we go. Now we have some space.
New construction.
We need to now start building the necessary base structures.
Allied ship reporting.
Commander, we have just received an intelligence report on Soviet activity in the Chicago area. This is a psychic amplifier. Our theory is that if turned on, it can do to the country what the psychic beacon did to Washington. General Carville wants you to find it and destroy it.
We've lost our remaining destroyers, but it was somewhat expected.
Reinforcements have arrived. New
We have some
construction
reinforcements,
options.
however, that will now enter and deploy over here. So we need to get a variety of base structures. We want to capture as many of these buildings as we can, but not so many that we can't actually build our refineries.
Unit ready.
I have the tools.
Let's capture this construction yard.
Building captured.
Excellent.
New construction
We'll
options.
want to be building a variety of these structures, such as the Soviet barracks,
Navigation systems ready. Steady as she goes.
Unit ready.
I've got the knowledge. I've got the knowledge.
Insufficient funds. Building captured. Building
We're just going to sell that immediately,
Structure sold.
just so we can afford this
Construction
refinery.
complete.
And there we go.
Construction
Gonna
option.
sell this as well, actually.
Can do.
Structure sold.
I think I lost money on the Tesla reactor. Oh well.
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to go and get that. We have a large number of GIs, however. If we deploy all these troops. Look at that, eh? A nice amount of GIs. These will be squad 1. We'll get them to group up, and then we'll have them to move up here and sort out the enemy base. There's also another engineer. Guess we can have you capture that.
Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Outstanding.
Let's have all those guys form up.
Navigation.
We have a huge number of amphibious transports as well. Let's get access to the necessary structures that we need. We need a second ore refinery. Build up a mass economy. But meanwhile, let's kill these Tesla troopers, shall we? They're in our way.
Can do.
Unit promoted.
On my
Excellent.
way. Orders. Ready. On the move.
Want to just get ourselves into a building as soon as possible.
On the move.
Structure garrison.
On my way.
Structure garrison.
It'll take care of all these patrolling troops quite easily.
Construction complete.
There we are, we can now have the Soviet
New
ore
construction
refinery.
options.
Let's get the Soviet barracks now.
Yes, sir.
As you can see,
On the move.
the enemy garrisons, or these civilian garrisons, are doing an excellent job keeping these streets safe. Teleports back to the Soviet barracks, apparently. Soviet ore refinery.
Construction complete.
We now have the Soviet barracks. Let's get the Air Force Command headquarters. Look at that, eh? Clearing all that nice and easily.
Structure abandoned.
Yes, sir. On the move.
Structure garrison.
There's another building up here that would be great to garrison if I can get up to it.
Unit lost. New construction
We now have
options.
the Air Force Command. Let's get the
Building.
Allied War Factory next.
Structure
Ready.
abandoned.
On my way.
Let's see what else we could discover, shall we?
Unit lost.
No, hang on.
On the move.
Structure garrison.
There's a Soviet garrison building up here at some place. Wanted to have to get rid of that with some Harriers. We'll build some Harriers shortly. Just want to make sure we get our ore refinery up and running nice and optimally before we do that.
Construction complete. New construction
Here we are.
options.
So we'll start training some Tesla troopers. I think about 10 should be sufficient.
On hold.
We'll actually put that on hold and get a chrono miner first. Also get a variety of AFVs as well. 6 actually should be fine.
Cancel. Training. Unit ready. New rally point established.
It'll burn a lot of money though, so that's my biggest concern.
Charging up.
Primary building selected.
Out.
Unit ready.
Checking connection.
That's the advantage, of course, of having 2 construction yards. You can just casually
Unit
build
ready.
Tesla troops.
Insufficient funds.
We don't need this construction yard anymore, however, because we already have the Soviet barracks providing us with
Unit
those
ready.
Tesla troopers.
Moving out. Can do.
Unit ready.
Sir. Yes, sir. Squared away, sir. Yes, sir.
Excellent. Oh, we have access to both walls still. Now, as we saw last episode, IFVs can have troops in them, including Tesla troops. This turns them into Tesla tanks. Fun, eh?
On our way, sir.
I thought it'd be good fun to have some fun with that.
Unit reporting.
And our economy is doing quite nicely.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Let's queue up the Harriers.
Unit ready.
We'll need them.
Charging up. Rubber checking connection source. Checking connection.
Destination commander.
Electrodes ready.
On hold.
Actually, we'll wait on the Harriers
Cancel.
until we've got
Unit ready.
the
Unit
vehicle
reporting.
parts
On our
out the
way.
way.
Securing position.
Charging up. Moving out. Yes, comrade.
Building. Unit ready.
Ready to roll. On our way, sir.
Checking connection. Surging forward.
Unit reporting. Vehicle ready. Unit reporting. Good to go.
Let's roll out now, shall we? Tesla tanks,
Good to go.
And
Bound forward.
Grizzly tanks at the ready. Now you can have actual Tesla tanks if you're flying Russian and skirmish, but these are ghetto Tesla tanks, and that's half the battle, right? Look at that.
Unit ready.
High speed, low drag.
Fun.
Weapon ready. Closing in. Driver up.
Unit lost.
Just a few conscripts being annoying.
Commencing shore.
Excellent. We can now get our troops out of this structure and get them into this service station. Gas station, apparently that's what it's called. Once they're in, we'll have access to a very key defensive structure.
Structure garrison. Unit lost.
Just get in there, please. So that it can casually hold on its own now. The Harriers are queuing up quite nicely. We've got a second Air Force Command Headquarters. We'll also need a handful more IFVs to replace the ones that were lost.
Building. Unit ready.
Unit report. Ready to roll.
IFVs are fairly squishy. We can just casually destroy this flat cannon here.
Unit ready. Construction.
After all, we need to get aerial superiority if we're going to be using our Air Force
Building.
to its maximum effectiveness.
Unit ready.
Electrician in the field.
Now we can destroy the construction yard, just like that.
Electrodes right.
Unit
Moving
ready.
out. Checking connect. Rubber shoes in motion.
Unit ready. On hold.
Electrodes
Building.
right. Surging forward.
One more IFV and we'll be back to
Unit
full
ready.
strength.
Yes, sir. Good to go.
Yes, Cobra.
And you hop.
Electrician in
Ready to
the
roll. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Destination, Commander. Low drag.
Construction yard is down.
Vehicle securing position.
Reinforcements have arrived.
More reinforcements have arrived from across the lake apparently. Some more destroyers. They won't last long of how many subs are in the water, but hey. I think we're almost ready to call this
Destination
a victory.
position.
We will however need to use our Air Force to deal with things like this.
Unit lost.
And that.
Destination. We're
Let's just quickly bomb this. There's a flat cannon right there, but hopefully it won't take too much damage. There we are. Problem solved.
Ready to roll.
Unit ready.
Confirmed. Weapon ready. Commencing assault.
How enlightening.
The fire zone confirmed.
Your turn. But first we have to fall back again because there's another... Apparently this is a Chicago Associate Center we have to destroy. Some Rocketeers have shown up. Hello, Rocketeers.
Pushing away.
I mean, I'll use you. I didn't need you, but I'll use you. There's also a Tech Airport there if we wanted to bother capturing it, and this weird castle-looking thing.
Navigation systems ready. Go riding high.
Nonetheless, let's continue, shall we?
Got a steady flow.
We can use you to poke down this.
Destination, Commander. Vehicle ready. Driver up.
It's fight fire fire, at least electricity to electricity here. This Chicago Associate Center needs to be destroyed. We can do that quite handily
Aircraft reporting.
with our aircraft.
reporting.
Although, do we need to? That's a good question. We could poke this down with our Rocketeers.
Ready to soar. Yes, sir. Commencing assault. Yes, sir.
Unit promoted.
We did lose a few IFVs doing that, unfortunately, but
Reporting. No drag.
there is the Psychic Amplifier.
Ready to soar.
If we don't destroy that, pretty much all of America will be permanently mind controlled. Now's the time.
Unit reporting. Driver up. Securing position.
Let's use the rest of Squad 1A.
Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
Oh, there's another dude.
Primary objective achieved. Incoming transmission. Commander, they never saw us coming. That was splendid.
Hear me, you foul American phantom, wherever you are. You can work your armies like a puppeteer all you want, but this is my plane. Here is the city that you have saved. Without the Psychic Amplifier, which you so rashly destroyed, I no longer have much use for it. Behold the power of Mother Russia!
Mission accomplished.
The tragic loss of Chicago, however devastating, doesn't compare to the loss of our whole nation. Your quick destruction of the Psychic Amplifier meant that the Soviets never had time to fully test its power. Yes, we attempted to save Chicago and then got it nuked. Alas, it's the best we could do. I'll see you next time, right here at KonfluxGames.